To begin this presentation, I want to create a foundation for the topic I will be discussing. In this course, we covered the topic of gender rules and gender performance. In my personal life, a community that has represented people of varying backgrounds and gender identities has been the EDM community. This community houses fans of various genres of electronic music, who for the most part all share the same home during massive music festivals. To understand the degree of dedication members of this community involve the practice of respecting others regardless of race, sexual orientation, and gender identity. We must understand the history of the two most popular genres played at these festivals. House and techno music actually come from queer, Black, and Latino communities. They weren't just involved, they built these genres from the ground up. House and techno are about building a world where everyone belongs, especially the people who've been pushed to the margins. Now we combine this history with a massive gathering of people from all walks of life, and a community founded on the vision for inclusivity creates an environment where all are always welcomed. Now, how are EDM festivals places where gender rules are often thrown out the window? At EDM festivals, people expect wild outfits, glitter, body paint, and non-traditional fashion. So, dressing however you want, regardless of gender norms, isn't just accepted, it's celebrated. That gives people room to try out different expressions without judgment. Clothes are a huge part of how gender is expressed and subverted at festivals. In this space, dressing up becomes a kind of gender play, a way to explore and express how someone feels on the inside, not just what society expects based on their body. Author Lee Flint says, "Raves are a culmination of cultures, an intoxicating mix of art and music from various communities. They create spaces that channel a notion of freedom of expression and defiance of expected composure. Not all gender performance is outward or dramatic. Some people use the festival as a quiet, internal moment to try out a different name, identity, or way of feeling in their body, even if nobody else notices. The setting gives permission for that exploration. Just how gender rules are broken at raves, many people choose to follow these rules. The textbook describes performing gender for pleasure. This is very true at raves too. Just as women find pleasure in the act of getting dolled up for festivals, men can find fun in enacting masculinity together in the form of moshing. Men often go to the gym to improve their physique to show off at the raves. Women may find joy in wearing traditionally feminine costumes and makeup for raves. The point of these festivals is that there is no wrong way to behave or look there. There is room for how anyone wishes to express themselves. So while raves don't erase gender norms completely, they do create a space where those norms can be questioned, remixed, or flat out ignored. Everyone performs gender to some degree. Raves just make that performance more visible, playful, and open to change. 2 questions for my peers regarding gender performance at EDM festivals. Is there any other social event where you believe acceptance of one's gender identity is encouraged and practiced? And lastly, does knowing a little bit more about the American EDM culture make you want to participate in future events? Thank you for watching.